Hi there, I wanted to show you how to use your new button press, actually your new vintage button press. I wanted to show you that this works with the old parts that I'm going to be mailing you. Here's an example of the old parts. This is a pin back. And I also have some new parts that I purchased from buybuttonparts.com, including button parts to make a pocket mirror. And I also have new button parts to make like a fridge magnet. So these are the newer parts. Okay, so the first thing that you want to do is you want to put down your button top part, which it's rounded. On this side it looks like a bowl. You'll want it to go face down onto the left side of the machine. You'll notice that the machine easily moves back and forth. Make sure that you bolt it down. I have this bolted down to a table. I don't think that you could really use this if it was not bolted down. I think it would have a tendency to topple over. So we've got the top of the button part first, then we're going to have our artwork, okay? And then we want to make sure that we place the artwork so that it looks the way we want it, right side up. So this will be the top, this will be the bottom. So where you place it round and round, it really does matter in the final product. On top of the artwork, you want one piece of Mylar, which will come with your button parts. All right, you'll move the press over so that your artwork and your button part and your Mylar is underneath the button press, and you very easily press down. That part is pretty easy. The next thing that you want to do is your button part is going to go, this also looks like a bowl, and this is the side that you actually would pin to your shirt. That's actually going to go face down towards the top of the button. With some of my other button presses, I actually place a little mark towards the top to know where that should go, because otherwise you might have a tendency every once in a while to put a button together upside down, which isn't the end of the world, but then you have to redo it. Okay, so this is where this button press differs from other new button presses that are on the market. You actually have to turn this part right here about 1 centimeter back. It only moves about 1 centimeter. So just make sure that it's pushed 1 centimeter back, or else you are not going to be able to make your button. It's a real easy adjustment. All right, now this is the part where you have to give it some oomph when you press down. And you can actually feel it working. If you don't press it enough, your button is not going to be attached, and you're going to have to redo the whole thing. At the end here, we have a beautiful pin back button. Okay, now I'm going to quickly show you how to make a mirror button with new button parts. So I've got the top of the button. It's the exact same button top as with the other parts. I do my artwork and then my Mylar. I slide it over. I press down. That's pretty easy. Now on this part, for the mirrors, you have like a hoop part. The part that's flat goes face down. Then we take our mirror so that the mirror actually goes face down. And then it comes with this little metal positioner that you have to bend. Alright, what this does, so you're going to kind of bend it, is this makes sure that the mirror doesn't move around once you've assembled it. So it just kind of holds stuff in place. So we move the part over here. I do that little 1 centimeter turn. And then press. You have to give all your body weight to make that work appropriately. Alright, now we have a pocket mirror. Okay, the final one that I'm going to show you is the magnet using new button parts. We do our button top, then we do our artwork again. Make sure you have one piece of Mylar. Sometimes it's easy to grab two, and if you grab two, then it's not going to work great. It's going to get jammed up in the machine. Alright, we press this down. That's a pretty easy press. Alright, then we've got, this is our magnet part. We're going to press that down in there. Alright, and now we're ready to attach it. Got to do that little quarter, or that little 1 centimeter turn. Press it down. Voila. Then it has a magnet that you can peel off the sticky paper, or the paper to the sticky part, attach it. Now this will attach to your refrigerator. Just a couple words of warning. You want to make sure that you only have one of the bottom pieces that you attach here. Sometimes the button parts will get stuck together. If you have more than one, it is possible for your button part to get stuck in the machine up here. If that ever happens, just grab something like a screwdriver or something and try to get it out. That's only if you're not using the button maker appropriately and you accidentally have two of any of the parts in the machine. That can sometimes happen with the top of the button parts too. So it's not the end of the world if you get something jammed up in here. You're probably not going to save the button. You'll have to redo it, but it is possible to get that out with something like a screwdriver. So if you have any questions, you can send me an email and I'll be glad to help. It's a wonderful button press. I just happen to have two of the 3-inch size, and I'm hoping to get a 2 1/4 one press. So at any rate, enjoy your button press.